Hello, hello, hello. Lux, you hear me clearly?
I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me okay?
Lovely. Yes, yes, of course, of
You
course.
can actually hear me. I mean, after all those mic hiccups we had today. Yes,
Oh,
thank you for
well,
joining us for the first few minutes. We're still sorting through tech issues, and thank you for helping us figure that. Tech issues with mics this time.
And you know what? It can't be a quiz if it's not for Saeed, right? If he's not going to be there.
Oh, yeah, I think we should next time just check if Saeed is there, and if Saeed is not there, just cancel the quiz right now.
Cancel the quiz outright? Okay. Saeed, you're getting some very special privileges here, yeah?
And it's going to be crazier when Saeed becomes a co-host over here. So at that point, it's going to be even crazier because if Saeed is not there, it doesn't even start.
Okay, lovely. Well, who do we have? Oh, we have Tatiana, we have Lakantina. Hello, hello.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Lovely. I'm glad we got back to Trivia Thursday. I mean, we took a couple of weeks off, right?
Yeah.
We certainly know a guy who can help us out. Yes. That's very, very true.
Yeah, I mean, talking about the break, how was your holidays, Lux? I mean, did you take a holiday though? That's the main question.
It doesn't feel like a holiday. I mean, got some time off certainly for sure, but had a lot of things happening. We can't talk about all of it yet, but a lot of things happening on the product front, other stuff. Just it was a good time to focus on the kind of work that requires you to sit and spend time on it, right? So that was very nice. Thank you, Tatiana, for being here for 10 minutes. How was your holiday, Donkin?
Mine was nice. It was a short break, but you know, it was. I mean, it was a festive season, right? Christmas was there, New Year was there, a lot of celebrations. Pretty nice, pretty relaxing, I would say. Loved it. Yeah.
And we have a request on behalf of somebody, we don't know who it is, saying, can we go through all the questions in the first 10 minutes? Actually, you know what? That's not a bad idea. Oh, reduce the music volume. Thank you. We should do that.
Okay. Got it? Okay.
It somehow doesn't. I mean, I go to the absolute minimum, but it still doesn't seem to be low enough. It's a 0 right now. Can you still hear it?
I can still hear it clearly.
Okay. You know what? Let's just skip the chill music.
Yeah.
And I think that's a good challenge. There's no reason this needs to be a 1 hour thing. Let's try and see if you can do it in half an hour. How about that?
Lovely.
Even better in 15 minutes. Let's do a rapid one and see what happens.
Okay, cool. If we're going to do a rapid one, I guess we're going to start immediately then, right?
Let's start.
We're going to have 30 minutes in our time. Okay, cool. Just give me
less than 30 minutes.
Less than 30 minutes. All right. Cool. All right. So we should start immediately on the first question. This is for Saeed. I hope you get this right. Okay. So here's our first question.
I think we got the wrong options here. You see that?
Oh, was it? How come?
I mean, this is yes. So it's fine. Don't.
Okay.
You know what? Right. Actually, start an ad hoc question. Let's start an ad hoc question. It's a good time to test that out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lovely. Okay. Multiple choice. Should we do the same question?
Let's do the same question because I think it's so we had a different question and different options, and we were just riffing it a minute or two before.
Yeah.
So this is what happens when you do things in the last minute. I think we reached the question and the options. So we can promise you that President Carter was not with American Airlines, Delta Airlines,
United Airlines,
or Southwest Airlines. No, go. Oh yeah, you can't share
they'll know the answer. That's why.
Okay. So while Donkin is doing that, President Carter has obviously been in the news. Yeah, Saeed, actually the music is off by intent because it doesn't seem to go to low volume. We can't seem to get it to a low volume. We can only get it at reasonably high volume and higher than that, and there's nothing like a low volume. So that's the second bug we've had today. Third, actually. We had the music as a bug, we've had the mic as a bug, and we had this thing where we mixed up a question and the options. And we thought we should kick it off with a question on President Carter.
Yeah.
Since there's been a lot of news on his amazing achievements and everything he did. But this is the question we wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
So which of these did President Carter, I mean, he's done so many amazing things in his presidency. And which of these did he do before becoming president? Right. By the way, Duncan Peter says that he thinks we need to refresh the presentation in Streamalive because it looks correct in the app. So I'm not sure what's happening there, but let's see. Yeah. Only one way to find out. Okay. So if you think it was peanut farmer, type the number 1. If you think he was previously a submariner, type the number 2. Tina, thanks for typing the whole thing. You could also just type the number. Same with you, Said, but that works too. And Duncan, it doesn't seem to be picking the responses. So
Maybe it's a latency issue.
let's wait and see.
Cool.
But does it say stream? It is reading the stream live. Is reading the chat. It has picked up some four. It's not picked up any of the ones and twos and threes.
I see.
The fours are from Twitch, which seems to be coming through faster. YouTube seems to be coming very, very slow.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Should I
And
refresh? Should I just reset Stream Live? It just take me a second.
yeah, let's do that because Peter seems to say that the presentation is correct, but it's not loaded up in the Chrome extension. Let's try and do that again.
I see. Okay, just give me a second then. Sorry, guys. As you can
Thank
see,
you for live
technical
testing
issues.
it with us, but
Just give me 1 second.
sure. And in the meantime, I think it's okay to give the right answer over here because I already had people guessing. So those of you who guessed 1 or 2 or 3, you were right. All three of those were right, and therefore the correct answer would technically be 4 because it is indeed all of the above, and then that's just an additional, amazing testament to the man that he was. I mean, he was a peanut farmer, he was a senator, he was the governor, and
Okay.
no, it's still showing the old one, Duncan.
Yeah, it's still showing the old one. Yeah.
I think the Chrome extension needs to be revised, but let's skip this question because we've already given away the answer. Let's move on to the next one because we promised Sai we're going to do the questions fast.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
Cool. Okay. Next question.
Okay, lesson from here is don't change everything in the last minute.
Last moment.
So for those who are technically inclined, we had loaded up the Streamlive presentation within the Chrome extension, and we went to the backend and changed the presentation. Not a very good idea to do that, right? Okay, which CEO plans to make a personal $1 million donation to Trump's inauguration fund? I think everybody is doing it, but I don't know if it's just one of them, right? 1, Sam Altman of OpenAI. 2, Elon Musk. Okay, I can tell you right away, Elon Musk is 1 million is too small for Elon Musk. And
yeah.
then Pichai and Jeff Bezos. Folks, go ahead with the 1s, 2s, 3s. Not seeing the answers come through. There they are. They're coming finally.
Yeah. So we have 2 and 4. Tina saying 4 and Peter saying 2. All right.
Do you have any others coming in? Every CEO ever is actually the correct answer. We should have put that as an option. Every CEO ever. Yes.
Lux, is that you included?
Except
Sure?
this one and a few others. Yes.
I see.
Right, I think there's a cap. I think there's a cap saying you can't put more than $1 million or something for the inauguration fund. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure that everybody would have put a lot more.
Is that the case? Okay.
Yep. There is a cap, yes.
I see. So nobody has a 1 or 3?
Yeah, nobody thinks it's Google.
Everyone thinks it's Elon Musk. I mean, he has been pretty close to Trump these days.
Yeah, he did put $1 million, not the inauguration fund. I think he put $250 million to this. Yes. Pocket change. Yes. What's the answer, Duncan?
Okay, and the answer is Sam Altman from OpenAI. So
I'm
according to
thrilled
media
with these
reports,
questions. Yeah, when no one gets it right. Yes.
I mean, you did really give it off, right? I mean, Elon Musk, you said 1 million is too less for him. Jeff Bezos also, Sundar Pichai. Now you have Sam Altman. Okay, there's a very big possibility it's him, right? Just by the number itself. Okay. Is it Sam and billionaire? He's not, right? Of course he's not.
I think he must be around.
Is he?
Nah. Is it still loud for you? It is, right?
It is.
Yeah,
It's about the same volume, honestly. It hasn't changed much.
Strange. How about now? Are we louder or? Yeah. I love Restream, but I think we should move more to Ecamm or something where you can control each of these, or OBS where you can control each of these elements a lot better.
Yeah.
So maybe something for us to do in future sessions. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, let's go to the next one.
Yep. Okay. Next question is something of pop culture news. Which celebrity couple sparked engagement rumors at the 2025 Golden Globes after one of them was seen wearing a diamond ring? Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4? Well, Tatiana says the music volume is pretty good.
Let's give it another try. I'm gonna put it again. I'm actually gonna play around with our music, make you and me a little louder, relatively speaking.
Okay.
And then
Okay, in the meanwhile, guys, throw your answers. I mean, I don't know how well versed you guys are with pop culture. I mean, this was news to me as well when I found out. Okay, so we have a couple of threes. We have a one. What music is this? Christmas music?
world music.
What?
Nah.
World music. I didn't even know there was a genre. Okay, we're having only threes and ones. It seems Sophie Turner and Joe Jonas.
I think we have
Rihanna and ASAP Rocky. Yeah. Said said I couldn't care less. I see he's not very interested in pop culture. Tatiana's also very cool. Either way, thanks Tatiana for joining up until now. Thank you. You also have a great week.
still loud here. So you keep doing that, I'll keep playing with the music.
Yeah, sure, honestly, I was going to say.
We promise Syed will go through
Okay,
it fast.
cool. Syed said 2 though. Let's just wait for the answer to populate there. I can see there's a lot of latency through YouTube, right?
I think so, there is, yeah. Have you clicked on the show correct answer already?
Oh, I was just waiting for Syed's answer to pop up, but then since it's taking a lot of time, maybe I'll just go for show correct answer. Okay, and the correct answer is 3, Zendaya and Tom Holland. I mean, there's a lot of rumors sparking about them getting engaged. Okay.
Yeah, good testing thing. I'm wondering why Syed's responses are not coming in.
Yeah, even I'm wondering. Because it was picking up the other answers from Peter and Jellerina and Dan. Either welcome, guys. Welcome to the stream. Syed says he has to run too. Thanks for joining, Syed. Lovely having you here as always.
Hey, Duncan, I'm going to let you fly solo for a bit over here. I'm just going to test the streams in other places just to check it as we do it, yeah?
Okay,
it's
cool.
a great testing for us as well, right? So I'm going to do that, okay?
Yeah, cool. All right, guys. I'm not quite sure whether the next question is a business question related news or it's general or it's a pop culture news, but let's see. Next question is, what reason did Meta give for ending its fact-checking partnerships? Was it 1, that the fact-checkers were too biased? 2, AI can do a better job than humans? 3, there's less misinformation? And 4, we want to focus on trusting our users. So what is the answer? Drop in a 1, 2, 3, or 4. While Lux is fiddling with I think he's done with the music. So right now he's just checking out the streams. Tina says, need a better design for the correct answer. Well, I do agree. Honestly, a bit more animation. But we have some news I heard about our quiz, about our multiple choice questions, and I think so Lux can fill you guys in much more.
Yeah, one of the issues is the latency with YouTube. I just tested it, is a whole, it's over 20 seconds.
Oh, is it 20 seconds?
More than that, yeah.
Okay.
So whatever we're doing here on Restream is taking more than 20 seconds to show up on YouTube.
Yeah, I can see.
Is the music too loud, or should we reduce it? We can't reduce it anymore. Should we just switch it off?
I'm not quite sure about them, but I mean, from my end, I feel like it's a bit loud.
It is, right?
What about you?
Peter's got a new option over there.
Okay, press 5 if you agree with Peter. Enter the number 5. By the way, Lux, how do you check the latency? Is it through some website?
It's just manually. I just saw where you're. Okay. I know when you're actually starting to stream, since I'm in Restream, and then I went to YouTube and saw how much longer it shows up there.
I see. Okay.
Like I'll give you a little test over here, okay? 1 second. I've opened the YouTube thing over here.
Okay.
Right. And Duncan, what I'm going to ask you to do is put your hand on your head, please.
Okay. Hand on my head.
Yeah. And take out your hand now.
Okay.
Okay, so I started a stopwatch at the time that you took off your hand,
Okay.
and I'm going to look at YouTube and see when it shows you taking off your hand, and I'll tell you how many seconds that is, and that is the latency really.
Lovely.
Either-
Here we
Go
are,
ahead.
guys.
Yes.
Okay. So we have a couple of answers. Dan saying 4, Geraldina saying 2, Peter saying 1, Lux, Tina saying 5. We have 5. Lovely. So it seems that somebody does agree with Peter. Okay, and the answer is AI can do a better job than humans. Okay, so that's why Meta decided to, end its fact-checking partnerships, because they're employing AI more than their partnerships. I see. All right. Here we're learning. All right, should
Yeah,
we
it's
go to the
about
next
30
question?
seconds. It's a lot of time. Yeah.
30 seconds.
Yep. I'll just test it again. Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right,
I'm
we'll
the
just
time
jump on to
tester.
the next question.
Pretend I'm not here.
Okay, cool. All right, Lux. All we need is your face there. No worries. Okay, this is another question. I don't know how up to tune you guys are with TV series, but this question is related to a very famous TV house which is currently up for sale for 4 million. Which one is it? Is it number 1, the Dexter house? Number 2, the Better Call Saul house? Number 3, the Mad Men house? Or number 4, the Breaking Bad house? I feel like Tina might know this answer. Look at this. Look at what Peter said. That's what he's just telling you, Donkin. In reality, he's just seeing how silly you are prepared to look on a live stream. So putting my hand on my head. I see, Peter. I'm learning as well. Lux, I didn't know you were like this, yeah?
I didn't either. So it's 25 seconds on YouTube.
25 seconds, I see. Do you check the others one? The Twitch and elsewhere?
I'm just checking the LinkedIn right now.
Okay.
You got to do something for that also. So
What
can you
happened?
take off your headset and put it back on?
I might as well start dancing, yeah? Okay, I'll do it. Okay. Should I start removing it now? Just say
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Lovely.
And I'll tell you when you're doing that on LinkedIn.
So it seems that Tina answered this question as 1, but it's taking some time, of course, because it's YouTube. And she's saying, just to prove you wrong, Donkin. Well, I know you know the answer. I truly do. So we have a couple of answers for 3. We have a couple of answers for 4. I like how Dan said 0. Lovely. What is 0, Dan? I would love to know what the option is. All of the above.
Sorry, Duncan, is really bad, the latency. It's 40 seconds on LinkedIn.
40 seconds. I
So
see.
that's one of the reasons it's taking so much time to get people's responses, because by the
I
time they see you ask the question and they respond. I mean, Streamer Live was taking less than half a second to pull everything in. In fact, it's taking, I think, 1/10 of a second or so, but all the streaming software is putting a buffer of 40 seconds or so. I have no clue
I see.
why. Very strange.
Okay.
Let me test Facebook and Twitch in the meantime. Please go on, yeah?
All right. Cool. Do you have any more answers? We have a couple. Hi, Angie. Thank you for joining the live stream. So we have Angie saying 4. We have Geraldina saying 4 as well. When did it come up for sales? Asked Tina. Well, I don't know the answer. Just like Dan said, he's 0. I see that. I see. So 0 means I don't know the answer. I'll keep that in mind for future references. When did it come for sale? I don't know. I might just have to Google it actually. Okay, but let's just look at the answer first before anything. The answer is the Breaking Bad house. Okay, so it seems that majority, 50% of the audience, got it right. And when did it get up for sale? Let me check. I'm not quite sure. I'm looking at these news sources, but there's no specific date here.
By the way, Facebook is the fastest, 15 seconds.
15 seconds?
Yep.
I mean, you're pretty quick with finding all this out, yeah?
I mean, I use visual indicators. So, for example, I know when you reveal the answer on Restream, and I look at when it shows up on Facebook,
Ah, I
and
see, I
there's a
see, I
gap
see,
of
I see.
15 seconds.
I
So I
see.
have a choice of either looking at stuff on the screen or asking you to do weird stuff. I think it's more
Ah,
fun asking you to do weird stuff. So I'll
yeah,
go with that.
yeah. Makes the live stream more interesting.
It's all for testing. It's all for the cause.
I'm just more worried about what else you'll ask me in the future, yeah? I hope you're not gonna ask me to start dancing or something. Okay,
Can you
let's.
do that?
No, please. If I were to do that, we might as well just do a dancing stream
Okay,
entirely.
give me some action. Give me some action. What do you want?
Some action. Okay, wait. Let me just go to the next question then. Okay, before then. Okay, the next question is: which live streaming company just got valued at $5 billion? Is it number one, Twitch? Is it number two, Pop Shop Live? I've honestly I've not heard of that. Number three, Whatnot, and number four, Shop Shout. These are
By the
very
way,
big names.
for answering that, just
Yeah.
a quick one. Twitch is about 7 seconds.
Oh, okay. So there we have a new champion. Facebook got kicked out the second, 15 seconds. Should we note this down?
And I think I have a recording, so we have it.
Okay, yeah, also right, yeah. Lovely. What else have you not checked? Kick?
I'm checking that out now.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay.
Okay, now you got to give me a weird action or something like that so that I can test it out. What are you giving me?
Wait, let me. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I'm gonna take out my glasses like this. Is this fine?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Glasses it is. I'll tell you when you can take off your glasses and kick.
Okay, we have a couple of answers for Twitch, and we have also for Pop Shop Live. Is Pop Shop Live something you've heard of, Lux?
No, I haven't. By the way, kick is 8 seconds.
Oh, it's 8 seconds. Okay, so Twitch first, second, Kick, third, Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I guess game streaming and all of that, they kind of really honed it there.
I see.
And Facebook must have been longer, but as we saw earlier, they stopped fact checking, so it doesn't matter what we say.
Ah, yes. No wonder. Okay, so nobody thinks it's Whatnot and Shop Shout. I'll honestly tell you the truth, the second, third, and fourth option are very new to me. Never heard of them. Have you heard of any of those? I mean, everyone knows Twitch.
I have a Whatnot account. Yeah, I've
okay.
been playing around with that just to experiment with it.
Yeah? Is that also called live streaming company?
It's a live streaming company for live shopping, live commerce.
Do you have any plans in the near future about integrating with Whatnot as well, Lux? Is that in our roadmap?
We could do it. I mean, if we have enough people using it, I don't see why not. Yeah.
I see. Okay. I've been getting a couple of answers, so we're just waiting for. Yeah, we got
Okay.
another one.
Let's go with the answer. What is the answer?
Okay. The answer is 3. Whatnot. Lovely. They just got valued at $5 billion. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's an unsurmountable amount. But surprisingly, I think so. I have to get an account in Whatnot as well, right? It seems like they're growing.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Should we jump to the next question?
You have 4 minutes to stick to your promise of finishing everything.
4 minutes. Well, it has to be 1 minute per question then. Okay. This is a pop culture question. Which actress filed a lawsuit against director Justin Balgoni in January 2025, alleging harassment and retaliation? I feel like the younger generation might know this, right? I mean, do you keep up to tab with everything that's happening in the pop culture industry?
This particular one, yes, has been all over the news.
Yeah, has it?
Been all over the news. I mean, it's crazy that someone so powerful and famous also faces, the kind of harassment that you typically associate with people not in positions of power. So I think everyone's been following it.
Really?
Look at the answers there, everyone.
I can see everyone seeing Blake Lively for.
I mean, except for a certain Angie Lingo, everybody's been following the news on this one. So let's go with the right answer.
Okay, and the right answer is Blake Lively. I didn't know this was such a popular thing that's happening in the US and the UK, right? Look at that.
Yeah.
Dad saying Donkin buy some shares of Whatnot. You know what, Dad? I'll have a look at it. Tina says a case study on celebrity PR. Okay.
Oh yeah, it totally is. Yeah.
This is very new to me. Okay,
Who's she
we can
married to?
start.
Blake Lively again?
Um, what is his name? Ryan Reynolds. I was about to say Deadpool for a second. Okay, the next question is: which Fortune 100 company asked employees to return to the office 5 days a week this month?
Speaking of
Okay.
Exxon Mobil, reminds me. Did you hear about the entire ad campaign by Enron? There was some spoof campaign that happened all over here by Enron. It was all
Yeah.
in the news. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear about that. Is that only the US or?
And it was here in the US. I think
I
there's
see.
some major spoof happening. I still didn't get the purpose behind it, and it turns out finally they were selling T-shirts and merch.
I see. Is that the case for
It's quite
ExxonMobil?
weird. No, this is for Enron.
Oh, for Enron. Sorry, yeah, Enron. Okay. Okay, we have a couple of answers. Some people saying IBM, some people saying JP Morgan. Are you satisfied with the music, Lux? Is this what you've come to
It
decide
sounds
on?
loud. Yeah, I mean, it sounds loud to me, but I'd love to know from the people in the chat. Is it too loud? Is it
Honestly,
okay?
I mean, you chose a very like how, I don't know how to depict the top like this the genre's lo-fi, right? The music from lo-fi Jenny is very peaceful, gentle.
Is this peaceful and gentle or?
Yeah, I feel very at peace. Honestly, I feel like sitting under apple tree or something, staring at the sunset. Okay, we have a couple of answers. We have okay, Peter saying J.P. Morgan, Tina saying IBM, Angie saying AT&T. Okay, and the correct answer is AT&T. Angie got it correct. Lovely. Congrats. Lounge music. And you can't say that to lo-fi. Okay, you don't understand. When I was in college, this took me through a lot of like nights studying. Music not suitable for a quiz, it seems. Lux, you have your first complaint.
Was complained? Okay.
Your first complaint. Okay. The next question is.
Hey, by the way, Duncan, do you mind if I share screen here quickly?
Yeah, sure. Please go ahead.
Since you mentioned it earlier, I'm just gonna pull it up here. And this is kind of the design we're coming up with later for the quiz, right? This is the one you wanted to show, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna look pretty cool, you know?
Yeah, I think so. It was when Tina was. Who was it? Somebody was asking about having better animations for the correct answer, or having a better way to represent it.
And showing who got it right, who got it wrong, those kind of things.
Yeah.
Having a leaderboard like this, all of these are things that are coming up, and I'm pretty excited.
Honestly, this is. I mean, I did see a glimpse of this, but this is the first time actually having a proper look at the images. And
oh, okay.
Yeah, because I was on leave, right? And then it was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Back to you, Duncan. Sorry, I didn't mean to derail, but since you mentioned it, we could show that as well.
No problem. It's good to have allow the people here to have a sneak peek of what's happening in Streamer Live as well. Okay, guys, this is the next question. If you guys watch Friends a lot, I think you might know this. And the question is, what iconic line from Friends do fans still shout at David Schwimmer? Is it Schwimmer? Yeah, in public, as he recently commented. So I get really confused with the pronunciation. Is it number 1, we were on a break? Number 2, how you doing? Number 3, pivot. Number 4, smelly cat. How familiar are you with this, Lux? With these?
I'm not at all. I'm probably one of the few people here stateside who haven't watched Friends.
You haven't watched Friends, really? I feel it's an iconic series.
I've heard.
Pivot. Okay.
Obviously, I'm a minority because people here in the chat seem to know what.
Friends is, yeah, I feel like you should watch it. It's really nice. It's really nice to just it's not something to take seriously. It's a fun comedy, rom-com? No, not rom-com, just comedy. It's like, I don't know what's the genre for it. It's a pretty interesting TV series.
So what's the correct answer?
And the correct answer is Pivot. Do you know why Pivot? Do you know? Okay, I'll just give you some context. So, Pivot was this scene where these friends, who is David Schwimmer, Rachel, I mean, it was Ross, Rachel, and all of them. They were carrying this huge couch up these staircase, and they had to take the sharp turn where there was a pillar, and they couldn't necessarily turn it. So he kept on screaming "pivot," and it becomes some very iconic line. That's how it came to be till this day.
Ah, okay.
Let's see. Okay, I think so. We're on our last question very quickly.
Is this the
But
one? Just curious.
uh-huh.
Is this the one you're talking about?
Yes. Wait. I'm not quite sure. Honestly, it might just be. Yeah. You're
Okay.
pretty quick at googling this.
That's my secret. That's my superpower.
Okay, folks. Here's the last question for today's business, pop culture, and general news. Which company plans to invest 80 billion in AI data centers this year? A very serious question, I might say. Lux, do you know the answer to this? If you keep up with the news?
Mm, no, I don't actually.
You don't?
I mean, after a while, all these numbers gloss over, right? Someone's doing 10 billion, someone's doing 100 billion, someone.
Yeah.
You just lose track of all of it.
I mean, I agree though. I mean, the past few slides, you've seen that people investing 1 million, there are people valuing at 5 billion, the company, whatnot, right? And then now you have another 80 billion investments in data centers. I mean, AI is really taking strides right now.
I mean, it's been amazing for us, right? In terms of.
I mean, that's true.
Can't complain. I'm glad all these guys are investing. We can use it.
Yeah.
We are using it.
Okay, we're getting a couple of answers here. Lovely. So we have 20% for Microsoft, 20% for Google, 40% for Amazon, and 20% for IBM. Okay.
So what is the right answer?
And the right answer is, I wish we had a drum roll, honestly.
Yeah, seriously need a drum roll here.
Answer is Microsoft. Okay.
Wow. Was that the last question, by the way?
Yeah,
it was, right?
That was the last question, yes.
Hey, do you mind adding one more question? Let's just do talking tiles.
Okay.
Not a question really, but you can just say go. It doesn't add. We'll voice over the question.
Okay.
No, I mean go as in just click on the button. Go below.
Oh, okay. So just leave it there. Okay.
Yeah,
What
leave
any
it.
specific theme?
No, just
Nothing. Okay, I'll just
pick
put
a
the
theme.
same
Yeah,
one.
pick a theme.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, so I'm just curious, folks. We decided to do this current affairs kind of trivia, and as you saw, it's a mix of a bit of general news, like the news about President Carter, a fair amount of business news, like the data centers and businesses and everything, and a bit of pop culture, right? So, would love some feedback from you, and we won't be offended, we won't be hurt. More. So, I'm looking for feedback like, do you want more general knowledge? Do you want more current affairs, less pop culture, less business, more business? Just how should we structure future quizzes to make it more fun? Which one would you like more of? Which one would you like less of? Is there a genre we're missing altogether? Is there like sport or something we should be adding? So any feedback? How do we make these quizzes better? So can you just put it in the chat again, please? Yeah. People on Twitch and Kick, you're probably seeing this sooner, so would love to get some feedback from you first, followed by the people on Facebook, and finally followed by the people on YouTube and LinkedIn who probably hearing me a whole 30 to 40 seconds after I said this. So again, feedback, what can we do? Global cuisine, is she kidding or serious? Like, okay, global cuisine it is, about food. Interesting.
News. We're
It's
getting a
also
couple of them.
we're getting a whole bunch of. This is a bug we had earlier, so we should take a screenshot of this and take it. Duncan, if you don't mind doing that.
I think so. I might know what the reason is. It's because remember earlier when we reset. I mean, I reset Streamer Live.
Mhm.
I think so. That's why these, like the duplications happening.
It's not even duplications; it's quadruplications.
I mean, yeah.
Tennis during the slam. Okay, that works.
Okay. What is the global cuisine news? Is that? Am I getting it right?
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is, but
Even I'm not sure what that is. Sounds interesting though.
about food, I guess. But that section of what I understood, yeah.
What about new recipes, new new foods that are coming out?
No clue. Your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Okay, music. Okay, music. All right.
Music, yes. Sherlock Holmes. Current affairs. What part of Sherlock Holmes? Okay, just a Sherlock Holmes quiz is not a bad idea, actually, right?
Yeah.
That's a great idea. Yeah, if you just run a Sherlock Holmes.
Okay, we have
Oh,
another
oh,
music.
okay, Dan, but first you got to answer without Googling it up. What is Sherlock Holmes' address? Two questions. First one is what is Sherlock Holmes' address? And you cannot say Baker Street. You have to say the exact number, what Baker Street. And second question is to him, she was always the lady. Who is the lady in question over here?
I mean, you're really putting Dan on the spot, yeah? I don't know.
Yes, you're
He's
putting
taking
it
some
down.
time.
I think he's Googling it right now. That's the thing with the face lag. You can Google all you want and come
See,
back.
honestly, it's he's responded through YouTube. So honestly, I don't know whether it's latency or
Uh,
whether it's he's googling it.
but Peter's right. We should have more
Vegas.
brain teaser questions where people pick an obvious answer, which is kind of a red herring, but is actually wrong, right? So we should do more of that. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah. Baker Street. Yes.
Is it? Is that the correct
It is
answer?
Baker Street. I was looking for the number on Baker Street as well, which Dan is busy Googling right now.
Ah, I see, I see, I see.
And taquitos originate from. Wow. Okay, we got a reverse quiz happening. The people in the chat are this is now. Movies, yes. The lady, absolutely. Irene Adler, yes. So it looks like we have at least a couple of Sherlock Holmes fans over here, so we should do that. Cool. What are we? Do you have direction for the next one? So should we stick to topical or current affairs? I don't know. Maybe we should do a bit of both. We should have a movie quiz and just keep changing the themes around and stuff. There's one catch with movies though, which is that we cannot show the actual movie because we it hits copyright flags on YouTube and everything, right?
Yeah, yeah. We did
Yeah.
experience that recently with the
Yeah.
ad quiz that we did. But it's okay, we were learning, so no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
221 Baker Street, is that correct?
I think that is correct. Absolutely. Yes.
Okay, I see. And that was very suspicious. It's suspicious how he's taking so much time.
Dan, you and I need to geek out about Sherlock Holmes. More things we have in common. I love it. Yes. All right.
Okay, good feedback. Okay, we'll keep this in mind. Global cuisine. I don't know. That's still a very weird one.
Just food, yeah. I guess food. You can have an entire thing on food, right?
On food. All right.
Yeah. Okay. We got reverse quizzes happening. I think Dan's asking a question over here. We're going to give that a minute, and otherwise, we.
Ah, okay.
Dan, we're waiting. We're waiting with bated breath. Put it in the chat.
Mhm.
Awesome. Cool. Okay, are we good?
Yeah, we are.
Actually, yeah, I think we should aim for 30 minutes from now on and keep a quick pace. The only catch is the latency kind of slows us down, right? Because people are taking 40,
Yeah.
45 seconds to see the thing. Maybe we should just.
Yeah, so it's like we have to run it for a minute, right? Because even they would see it
Hmm,
after 40 seconds, we still have to give them some time to think and enter
yeah.
the thing. Yeah.
I don't know if it's a restream thing and maybe StreamYard or Ecamm are faster. So we should try just running it to one stream and seeing what happens.
Okay, we should. Yeah, we could,
Yeah.
honestly. I mean, we're trying to stream more regularly, right?
Yeah.
We should try experimenting with all this as well. Yeah.
Cool. We should figure it. And Dan's question is not coming yet. We'll take that offline. Which dialogue is in the
Ah.
book and not in the movie? Oh my God. Okay.
Ah, yes. Yes.
Wow.
Lux.
Oh. I give up. No clue. No clue. This is a different level question. Dan, put us out of our misery. We can't sleep unless you put the answer in the chat. What is the answer?
Are you a big Sherlock Holmes fan, Lux?
Not a big one, but I used to read it. Yes,
Ah, I
sure.
see. I see. Not the movies? What about the movies?
I watched the movies as well, but I forget
Ah,
the movies. The books were more memorable as they often are. Yeah.
I see. I see. I see.
Oh, was there in the movie, but not in the book? Okay.
Hmm.
I think he's reversed. He's flipped the question now. So, but what's the answer, Dan? Put it in the chat. Put the answer in the chat. Ah, okay. So that's actually there is that thing, right? Elementary, my dear Watson, was never actually said in the book or something. Yes.
No, I'm
Yes.
surprised. I mean, Peter also knew the answer. I mean, he missed My Dear Watson, but elementaries.
I think there's a split in that. It's like the movie or something, or the book says one of them says "My dear Watson," the other one says "Elementary Watson," or there's something different.
Yeah,
We shall figure it out right after this. Yes.
this is not my
Thank you
field of
everyone for joining
expertise.
us.
Yeah.
We have some work to do in terms of, yeah, we just need to figure. I think the if we were to do this on Zoom or something like that, it would be fantastic because it would be real time, right?
Mhm.
You literally, people will be responding and we'll be responding to the responses. Right now there's a whole round trip that is taking too long. We're seeing the answers, we're responding, they're seeing our responses to the answers a whole 40 seconds later. It just slows down everything. We have to figure out a better way of doing it. So that's why maybe trivia on YouTube and everything has its challenges, right?
Mhm.
Cool, to be figured.
Lovely.
Thank you for joining us, folks. Any last words, Duncan, before we sign out?
I think so. You said everything, but looking forward to see you again in our next week's Trivia Thursdays. Not sure about what the topic's going to be, but we're going to keep in mind your suggestions. And if we do global cuisine, all right. Yeah. Okay. We're good to go.
Yep.
Let's go. Thanks, guys, for joining. And yeah, see you.